It's October 2025, and you're looking for horror movies to watch this Halloween season. Let's discuss our top 5 horror movie recommendations and a few honorable mentions. I am Doc Rodden, and this is Gruesome Magazine.
Gruesome Magazine.
Joining me tonight is my guest host, Vanessa the Scarlet Spitfire. Welcome back. It's been a while since you and I have podcasted together, but I am so glad you're here.
Thank you. Me too. Yes, it has been a while, but no better time to pick it back up than the spookiest month of the year.
Yes. We're a week late, so we'll get into what that means in a second. But before we get started, I just want to request that you hit the like and subscribe button, share with a friend, and help us find more horror fans just like you. Um, so now we'll shift back into what I was referring to just a moment ago, and that's our whoopsie. We missed early October, the first weekend. We're recording this on Monday the 6th, but over the past weekend, meaning the 3rd of October, a boatload of horror films arrived, and some of them are worth mentioning. And they're not going to be on this list of our top 5, and this is the reason why. So let's just look at them. So first up is Coyotes with Justin Long and Kate Bosworth. We have VHS Halloween on Shudder. Yeah, exactly. And then the one everybody's talking about, Good Boy.
Yes.
Yeah. A entirely different one from Good Boy was called Bone Lake. And then one of my favorites, we recently put up a review for this, Beast of War, which I'm thinking is the best shark movie of the year. It is so tense and good.
High praise.
All right. So another thing we're going to do is we narrowed it down to 5, but we had a couple honorable mentions, some things that we wanted to mention that that we wanted to squeeze into the top 5, but for one reason or another we didn't. I'm probably going to regret both of them. But first up is coming to HBO is It, Welcome to Derry. It's an 8-episode series. It's also created by and directed by Andy Muschietti, who directed It and It 2. It, of course, was the top grossing horror movie of all time until this year, where The Conjuring Last Rites took it. So good going, Conjuring. But Bill, yeah, and to answer everybody's question, yes, Bill Skarsgard is returning as Pennywise.
How could he not?
I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah.
Stephen King has already said that the first episode is insanely scary. That could be hyperbole, but from the trailers, it looks just that scary.
It's HBO. It could be very scary.
It could be any channel be scary now because nothing really.
That's true.
Nothing really goes to the to TV anymore. It's all on the screen. So many changes in our life over the past 5 years, and that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
All right, the second honorable mention is Queens of the Dead, which is a play on Dawn of the Dead and all the Dead movies from George Romero. This one is earned because it's Tina Romero, his daughter, is directing it. It is, and I'm going to give you the synopsis real quick. Drag queens and club kids battle zombies craving brains during the zombie outbreak at their drag show in Brooklyn, putting personal conflicts aside to utilize their distinct abilities against the undead threat, which just sounds marvelous, right?
Very fabulous.
The cast includes Katie O'Brien, Jaquel Spivey, I think I mispronounced that, Margaret Cho, and so Katie O'Brien, we noticed, or you brought up. Where was she from? We've seen her before.
Well, I remember her most from Star Wars, from The Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah,
she was very prominently starred in that one.
Yes, she was, and she's also in the upcoming boxing film with
Christy.
yeah, Christy. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love Lives Bleeding, and then we saw she's going to be in The Running Man, which we're
Oh,
both
the one
very
which is
excited
coming
to
out
see.
in November. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So I've got high hopes for this, and I feel like I'm going to kick myself in the butt for not putting this in the top 5. But that's why it's in the honorable mention, because I had to mention it.
That's right.
All right. So are you ready to get into our countdown with the top 5? Let's get
I'm ready.
Queens off the place here. All right. Number 5, before I show the the poster, is the most surprising one on the list, in my opinion, because it is a TUBI original. TUBI has been, TUBI is like a free platform, so it doesn't, I don't think it has the respect that other, like HBOMAX or even Shudder has. But they've been upping their game. And with this one, I'm going to give a synopsis, and then I'll show it. When his brother disappears and everyone forgets he existed, Sam must unravel the mystery before Finn is gone forever. It's written and directed by Gerrard, who directed Slay and Invasive. And let's take a look at the poster. Boom. R.L. Stine's Pumpkinhead. All right. When I first heard about this, I don't know if you felt the same way. I was like, R.L. Stine, TUBI original. But then I saw the trailer, and it looks really good. And there's a number of different versions of the creature you see on the poster, the Pumpkinhead, which is hard to separate in my mind from the Pumpkinhead series from the 80s and 90s. But this is from R.L. Stine. Are you an R.L. Stine fan?
Oh yeah. I mean, everybody knows the dummy. He's like the most famous character of his. Like, it's just anything that comes out, even if it's on Tubi, I think it's just perfect for that kind of subject matter. This kind of stuff that he writes is so campy anyways that you can really kind of lean into that. And this just looks really good. And it's free. Like, you can't beat that.
And it's free. Yes, isn't that amazing? It is, I think, one of 2 streaming films that are on our list. We have another one later on, but I was just surprised that when it came down to creating this list, that was a choice. It comes out October 7th, so it comes out tomorrow as we're recording this. So look for reviews and information about that shortly after you're watching this. But yeah, there you go. Up next for number 4 is Shelby Oaks. Shelby Oaks is interesting for a number of reasons. One, primarily for this podcast, is that it just looks really good. It looks great. But it also is written and directed by Chris Stuckmann. And if you ever watched his reviews, he's been a YouTube reviewer for a long time, and he's growing into being a filmmaker. He probably is a filmmaker already, but I haven't seen anything he's done of shorts or anything. But this is a feature release. He went through, the usual independent route, getting fundraising and all that, and then it got some people behind it. They reshot some scenes. Mike Flanagan is the person I'm speaking of. Got behind it. They reshot some of the scenes after some viewings, and it's now coming out. And I'm get stuck in my eyes is what he used to say all the time. But I'm a fan of his online, and I'm excited about seeing this. It's also being released from Neon, and this is coming out on October 24th in theaters. This is probably new for you. I don't know if you're
no, it is new for me, but it's one of those that feels very like atmospheric, and I love the subject. Anytime you're dealing with, can you trust your own mind? Can you really believe the things that you believe so much at one time? Was that real? Was that made up? Like, I love that kind of line, because the mind is an infinite playground for that kind of stuff. So, and I just love to see people like that be successful too, to like come up on YouTube or do a podcast and then actually get out and be able to do put something like this out with Mike Flanagan and Neon. Like, that's great.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's been a number of YouTubers, for lack of a better term, not talking down about them, but we're YouTubers, but that have gone on to make horror films. Philip, I can't pronounce her name. Philip Howe brothers were YouTubers, and now they may talk to me, and they had one this year as well, which is slipping my mind. So let's take a quick look. Bring Her Back. Talk to Me was an incredibly good movie, and then Bring Her Back was a terrific sophomore effort and disturbing. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it is disturbing, and in a great way for horror fans. So I'm excited for a number of reasons, not only the film, but supporting the director behind it. What do you think of that?
I agree.
I like that. All right. Up next at number 3, coming to Netflix in October 23rd, is it's an Indonesian film from Indonesia. And I included this because in the past Gruesome magazine reviews, we've done a lot of the Asian films, and a lot of them, remain in the widestream. People don't really catch them, right? Or want to. There's a whole thing about reading subtitles and stuff like that, and then of course when they get dubbed, they come across silly sometimes. But I'm looking forward to this. It's called stateside. It's called The Elixir. I don't know what Abadi Nan Jaya. And I love the way they spell October. Look at that. I couldn't find the U.S. version of this. There is one out there, but I couldn't find it. But here's the. I'm just looking forward to it. The trailer looks incredible. If you haven't seen it yet, it just it's a zombie film. But let's look at the synopsis. A dysfunctional family running a renowned herbal medicine business. Already got me there. The owner of the company attempts to innovate by creating a new potion, which ends up triggering a zombie outbreak. The Elixir. Are you still a fan of zombie films, Vanessa?
Oh my gosh, yes, I am. But like you were saying, we used to cover so much of this kind of these kind of horror films from Indonesia or Malaysia or other Asian countries.
Taiwan and
Korea, they
yeah.
are disturbing. They don't hold back on the things they're trying to say or show you, whatever they're trying to represent. They're extremely disturbing in the way that it gets to you. But I also wonder, some of the ones we saw too had a way of working humor into that so well. So we'll see if we get to see any of that in this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Zombies, I don't think I'll ever get tired of zombies. There's always something fun you can do with them.
Yeah, and this one looks like it's having fun with it, doing some interesting changes to them, and I'm curious. The trailer sold me. It wasn't, because these there's, if you really look hard, there's a plethora. Do you know what a plethora is? I'm sorry, I'm quoting a bad movie. You know what movie I'm talking about?
Maybe.
Huh?
I said maybe.
Maybe it's the three caballeros. No, not caballeros. The three.
Oh, the three amigos.
The three amigos. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. I got stuck on. Anyway, all that aside, I'm looking forward to this. So now we're getting into our top 2, which are probably going to be less surprising. A big one coming to theaters this month is Black Phone 2. Black Phone itself, the first one came out, about 5, 6 years, a few years back now?
Maybe not quite that long ago.
Maybe 3 or 4.
3, 4, yeah.
Was phenomenal. We're talking, Scott Derrickson and C. Robert Cargill, who are a great writing and directing and writing team. They're back with this. Joe Hill joins the scripting chores. But Ethan Hawke, Mason Thames, and Madeline McGraw are back. Picking up where the original left off years later. But of course, it was a grabber, right? The grabber was dead. Spoilers at the end of Black Phone. So how do they do it?
Well, it says right there, dead is just a word.
Dead is just a word. Yeah. So So it's part of the thing. So I'm sorry I spoiled Black Phone. But it doesn't spoil Black Phone knowing that he dies. But this one looks great because it kind of throws in a Krueger-esque twist. If you've seen the trailer. Really quick, the synopsis, as Finn, now 17, struggles with life after his captivity, his sister begins receiving calls in her dreams from the Black Phone and seeing disturbing visions of 3 boys being stalked at a winter camp known as Alpine Lake. I'm sure you've seen the trailer for this.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. When the first one came out, I was on this like Ethan Hawke high because I hadn't really seen too much from him because I wasn't paying attention, but then Moon Knight came out and he was so phenomenal in Moon Knight, and then this came out and there's no doubt that this should be in the top 2. Like I can't wait to see this one.
It's high on the list. It's just a simple way to put it. And of course, The Mask is now, I think, if it isn't iconic, it's on its way to being.
Oh yeah.
It's a wonderful invention from this team, and I'm glad they're doing a sequel and doing it in an inventive way that seems to expand on the themes and the background of the grabber itself. So thumbs up for that. All right. The number one may surprise you because you may be thinking it's a November release on Netflix, and we'll talk about it as a November release as well, being on Netflix, but it is coming to theaters, which I can't wait to see this film in theaters on October 17th. Oh, by the way, if I didn't mention, on October 17th is also Black Phone 2. These 2 films, number 1 and number 2, come out on the same weekend. Going to be a fun weekend. Is Frankenstein from Guillermo del Toro. Oh my gosh. The trailers are exquisite. Just from the cinematography and the sets and the costuming and the actual composition of del Toro's vision, it just looks absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to see it. Do I need to do a synopsis? I don't. It's Frankenstein from Mary Shelley. It's his interpretation. It is his bucket list film. He's been wanting to do this for a long time, and we've horror fans and del Toro fans have been waiting with bated breath for him to actually do it. He's done it, and it's coming to theaters in just a few weeks, 11 days. 11 days. Is that right? It's the 6th. 11 day would be 17th. Yeah. That's amazing, right?
I can't believe it.
The cast is also amazing. Oscar Isaac is Victor Frankenstein. Mia Goth is the bride of Frankenstein in 2 different ways. Jacob Elordi is the Frankenstein monster you see in the poster there. Christoph Waltz is in it. Charles Dance. David Bradley is in it. If you're a Perry Potter fan?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter fan. He was the groundskeeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's been in a lot of other stuff, but and he plays the blind man in the story.
That's right. You're right. He does. Now that I think about the trailer, he does.
And Lars Mikkelsen is in it as well, among others. There's a big cast. Only monsters play God, which is interesting thing to put in there. What do you think? I mean, this has to be number 1, right?
Definitely. I cannot wait to see this. Speaking of Moon Knight, like Oscar Isaac.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just after seeing that, I already knew he was a phenomenal actor, but after seeing Moon Knight, he did such an incredible performance as those multiple characters. Like him as Dr. Frankenstein, it to me is like so perfect. He has a way of just being so fragile with emotions and so strong with emotions that I think it's against his monster is gonna be so powerful. I can't wait to obviously, it's gonna be great. It's Guillermo del Toro. It's perfectly gothic. He's gonna respect the subject matter and the original material, like, it's gonna be amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Cannot wait to see this, and I don't have to wait long.
Nope.
So there's our top 5 list with a couple honorable mentions. The top 5 are R.L. Stine's Pumpkinhead, Shelby Oaks, The Elixir, Black Phone 2, and Del Toro's Frankenstein.
Yep.
Are you going to watch all of them? I'm going to watch all of them.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
You're
try to
gonna
watch
try.
all of them. I'm
You are
definitely
clear
gonna get
me.
to Pumpkinhead and Frankenstein, and I still gotta catch Good Boy. I really wanna see that one.
I've been wanting to, but they haven't been playing it at a time I can go
It's
see
so
it.
hard.
We do have a review up on the site that you can see, you can read, because Dave Dreyer caught the film and reviewed it, and gave it a wonderful review. His quote was rather funny. Let me get that up before we get out of here, because I thought it was just absolutely brilliant. But I have to make sure I say it the way he put it in here. He said, and he says the quote's not going to make the box. Good Boy is Skinamarink with lots more dog and much less suck.
Oh, it should make the cover. I llove it. I love it.
Not everybody thinks it sucks, but a lot of people do. So there you go. All right, we want to hear from you. Please, if there's a lot of films, there's so many films in October. There's a lot that I didn't include, either in the past week, or the honorable mentions, or the list itself. Let us know which other films you're looking for, or which of the 5. Would you change the order? Which one is something more exciting than Frankenstein that you're looking forward to? I'd love to hear from you. Right?
No way. Maybe oh, I wanna hear somebody say Kiss of the Spider Woman is more exciting than Frankenstein. I
Don't
won't.
don't do that.
I won't.
Vanessa, thank you so much for returning and doing these more countdowns and newsworthy podcasts. Look forward to these. Hopefully, we can stay on a resemblance of a weekly schedule.
Yes.
Won't be able to do every week, as lies happen, but we've got things planned for the rest of the year. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and good stuff coming.
all right, let's get out of here. Let's say goodnight.
Good night.
Gruesome Magazine.